Hi guys, my name is Megan and so I've got my January wrap up for you. Alright, so January's been a pretty good reading month so far, so let's go ahead and just dive into all the things that are in this month. Hi guys, this is Editing Megan. I just wanted to pop in and make it very abundantly clear that my channel does not support ICE, does not support Trump. This is not a safe space for those that do, especially with the things that have happened in Minneapolis recently and across the United States. If you guys are interested, I will leave a link down in the description box of a website that has tons of ways that you can help support Minneapolis, all sorts of things for mutual aid. So that will be down in the description box. Anyway, here's the rest of the video. And fuck ICE. Alright, so first up I finished Ice and Sweet. This was a really sweet Christmassy holiday romance. And it was just like a perfect way to kick off the year. It was just soft and sweet and just something just magical about, you know, slowly easing into a new year. This got a 4 to 5 stars, and I would highly, highly recommend if you're looking for a second chance romance or old friends reconnecting and falling in love. This is the one to go for. Next up, I finished Smash and Grab. So I did read this as an audio, or not as an audio. So I did read this as an ebook first, and I did buy myself some copies of the first 3 books in the series because this was so good. So I just needed a physical copy. It's a little out there. This is following a dinosaur shifter and a paleontologist as they're like trying to protect a fossil from a billionaire evil fossil collector. It's wild and out there and so, so good. Yeah, this is one I would highly recommend. This is probably my favorite book of the month so far. It's got a solid 5 out of 5 stars. Would highly recommend if you like shifter romances. Next up I finished Poster Boy, which is a short story following Smash and Grab, one of the short stories within the Relic series. This was really fun and sweet and just a little bit smutty. This got 4 to 5 stars, and again, would highly recommend this series. It's so good. Next up I did one of my first rereads for the year, and if you guys are interested, I am hosting a rereading challenge over on Storygraph that I will leave linked down below. But that was Dinosaur Sanctuary Volume 1. This was a reread and it's so good. And if you like Jurassic Park but want something where the animals are actually treated with kindness and care and like, you know, actual animals, this is a series I would highly recommend. The author of this consulted with an actual paleontologist to get things right, and you can tell that the author cared so much about having a correct zoological accounting for dinosaurs. This got 4 to 5 stars and would highly recommend, and I am really happy to be going on with this series. Next up I finished Jurassic Park. I have so many thoughts about this book. I love that this was different from the movie. It was a little bit scarier in some parts, and other parts the sciencey stuff was really interesting, but also it got to be a little long. Didn't like the fat phobia in this, but you know, it's a product of its time, which is the 90s where fat phobia ran rampant. I really liked the way that the velociraptors were portrayed in this, and the T-Rex, and just like the compies. I loved like the dinosaur aspects of this. However, this only got a 4 to 5 stars for me because I didn't feel like it was truly scary the way that people describe it as. I'm hoping that book 2 is a lot scarier. So Jurassic Park got a 4 to 5 stars, and it's one I would highly recommend if you really love like dinosaurs and the Jurassic Park movie franchise. So those are the books that I've finished so far. So now we're on to the ones that I'm currently reading as of filming this video. So the first of which is Game Changer. This is the first book in the Game Changer series, and this is a reread for me of a little bit inspired by Heated Rivalry, but also the fact that Rachel is releasing another book in the series following Shane and Ilya, and I couldn't resist diving back into their world. So this one I am currently at 50% in, and really loving just the slow, sweet build of Kip and Scott. They're so cute together. The other book that I'm currently reading as of filming this video is I Got Abducted by Aliens and Now I'm Trapped in a Rom-Com. This is the first in a new book series by Kimberly Lemming. This is one you'll probably like if you like the Ice Planet Barbarian series. It's kind of got a similar... This is following Dorothy, who is a PhD candidate on Earth. She gets abducted by aliens and crash landed on an alien planet that is kind of used as a testing ground for this other alien species, in which they have dinosaurs, and they've dropped several other species, like humanoid species on this planet because they have maybe destroyed their own planets, and it is very much a poly romance, but it's also a little bit out there, and it's really, really fun so far. And like I said, it's got dinosaurs, so like unexpected on an alien planet. This one I'm about, probably about 20% in this one, and I'm loving this so far. And then I do plan to get one more read in before the month is over, and that's going to be the first volume of Red Hood and Arsenal, just because Red Hood, Arsenal, or Jason Todd and Roy Harper are some of my favorite characters, so I figured I would read their solo run because it just looks really fun. So that is everything I read and am currently reading for January. Like I said, favorite book this month has to go to Smash and Grab. It was so much fun. What did you guys read this month, and did you have a favorite? Let me know down below. If you guys like this video, don't forget the like button. If you haven't already but would like to, go and hit the subscribe button. And if you'd like to follow me on social media for more bookish stuff, check out the links down below. Alrighty, bye guys!